It's night number 3 at DIRTcar Nationals, and we are green. Demetrius Drello's going to take the early race lead, but he'll feel a challenge from Eric Rudolph off turn number 2 as they work down the back straightaway for the first time. Drellos goes straight to the top of the racetrack, but here's Rudolph with a ton of momentum on the bottom. They're side by side off turn number 4. Give lap number 1 to the driver out of Queensbury, New York. Drellos on the top side leading this one. Rudolph right there in second. Matt Shepard in third, Matt Williamson in fourth, already moving up 2 spots in the early going of this feature event. Here's Williamson looking for the spot as they head down the back straightaway. He'll make the pass and move into third. Matt Williamson now up to the 3 spot as Shepard comes right back on the bottom. Shepard looking to take the spot right back as they drive down the front straightaway, but it's the Buzz Shoe Chevrolet as lap number 10 goes on the board. But keep an eye on this battle between 2 of the Titans in Big Block Modified Racing as Matt Shepard goes to the inside lane looking to get by the 88, take the number 3 spot back. They'll go into turn number 3 and 4. That time Williamson looked like he just missed the corner a little bit in turn 4, and that's going to allow Shepard to dive back underneath him and take the number 3 spot away. Eric Rudolph right there on the bottom, Drellos on the top side, and right now a car gets a little out of shape in front of Drellos. That allows Rudolph to dive down to the bottom, and he will take the lead away from the 111. Matt Caprera got a little loose coming off turn 4. Drellos with nowhere to go but to stop his momentum. Shepard sees the door open up. He'll power underneath the 111 through turn number 2 and take the runner-up position away as they head down the backstretch. Drellos still there in that number 3 spot. Matt Williamson right there in fourth, trying to close the gap. Larry White behind them in spot number 5 as Shepard slides up in front of the 111. It opens the door for the 88 of Matt Williamson, though. He may be able to get a 2-for-1 special. They're 3 wide through turn number 2. Drellos around the outside, trying to get back to runner-up position. Williamson going to get by Shepard, but he's got drivers right ahead of him as both the 88 and the 111 will split Shepard through turn number 4. Meanwhile, cars slowing on the outside of turn 4. That's the 11 of Matt Caprera, and that'll bring yellow out onto the speedway 16 laps into this as he tries to go by Matt Shepard on the front stretch. He'll take the number 3 spot away. Lightning Larry up on the top side as he lifts the left front going into turn number 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. They'll work down the back stretch and look to pull even with him down into turn number 3 and 4. This is where Larry has been even better. He's better in 3 and 4 than he is in 1 and 2. He's able to sweep it off turn number 4. New second place man at the line. It's Larry White, and the lane is wide open for Lightning to take another spot as they go off turn number 2. He gets a little bit of momentum, but we'll see what Rudolph can do this time if he has anything to hold him off. Here's the 99L up on the top side, looking to get the 25 and take the race lead away at the line. New race leader as they click off lap number 22. It's Larry White. He has gone to the front. Larry White in traffic, gets in trouble. He comes together with Brett Hearn in turn 4 and gets out of shape. He keeps it rolling. He makes contact with Eric Rudolph on the bottom. That allows Matt Shepard to move into the number 2 spot. Larry goes up and over in turn number 2, and that's going to bring yellow out on the speedway. Larry White trying to clear the 20 of Brett Hearn. They come together as Larry got loose. They make contact in turn 3 and 4. That sends Hearn to the outside wall. Larry tries to keep going, but comes right down onto the right front of Eric Rudolph as he drives it into 1 and 2. He hops the cushion and then ends up going up and over. And a heartbreak for Larry White as you see the contact with Eric Rudolph, and then just goes up to the high side, hits it hard and goes up and over, and that brings out the red flag with 7 laps remaining in this feature event. Super Matt Shepard, now your race leader as he brings him through turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is back out, 7 laps to go in tonight's feature. Alex Payne trying to dive to the bottom of the racetrack as Justin Stone may have gotten caught a little bit too high off the restart. We'll see if he gets back by Payne down the back straightaway. He does, and Perego going to look to follow. They'll go down into turn number 3 and 4. Perego going to go way to the outside. He may have one of the best cars on the racetrack. As he comes down off turn number 4, he'll move into the number 4 spot. 21st to 4th for Perego with 6 laps to go in this feature event. Matt Shepard going to bring him down into turn number 1 and 2 with Rudolph in tow. And tonight, He took advantage of Larry White's misfortune as he brings him down into turn number 3 and 4 for the second time at Federated Auto Parts DIRTcar Nationals. Matt Shepard will go to victory lane. Ladies and gentlemen, up out of the car, the winner of tonight's DIRTcar Nationals feature event for the 96th time in Super DIRTcar Series history, Super Matt Shepard.
It was chaos there. You know, sometimes I'd rather be lucky than good, that's for sure. You know, we didn't fire off that good in the beginning of the race, and you kind of fell back, and then we got back up to second again, and then I shoved the nose and fell back to fourth, and we were kind of riding there, and I felt like I started gaining on Eric a little bit, and then all of a sudden I seen all hell break loose up there in turn 4, and you know, just kind of dodging everything, and was just really lucky I was able to beat Eric to the scoring loop and got the lead. And from there on out, I knew I just had to get the thing to steer on entry, and if that meant, you know, standing on it and blowing the tires loose, then that's what I had to do. And you know, just thankful to have such a great week, and had some luck on our side, had some luck in that heat race with a late caution, and definitely some luck in the feature. So I don't know, you know, Florida hasn't been good to us in the past, but it's definitely been good to us this year. I feel like it was very similar to the first night. You know, I ended up basically at the end of the feature running basically the identical line that I was running, you know, Wednesday night. Definitely a lot drier than it was last night. Last night was pretty hammered on and tacky, but, you know, the late models blew it off, shined it up, and it was good racing. You know, I think Larry obviously had everybody covered there, but, you know, that top will bite you sometimes.